Bonjour! By the end of this video, I guarantee that you will be able to converse with me in French. Let's practice a dialogue together today. The conditional tense is key in this dialogue, so listen very carefully. I'll be saying the text in red and you will be saying the text in blue. But first, I'm going to go through the full script with you to help with your pronunciation, and then it will be your turn. So listen really carefully the first time around. Remember, I am the red bit and you will be the blue bit. I'm going to say everything to start with, then go through the dialogue with you. Écoutez attentivement. Qu'est-ce que tu ferais si tu gagnais au loto? Ah, c'est une bonne question. J'achèterais une belle maison à mes parents, je pense. Et toi? Je pense que je partirais faire un tour du monde. J'en ai toujours rêvé. Moi, j'aimerais aussi soutenir des associations qui aident les gens et les animaux. Oui, bonne idée. Et tu continuerais à travailler? Peut-être, de temps en temps, pour le plaisir. J'aurais peur de m'ennuyer. Oui, je comprends. C'est beau de rêver. Okay, this is a tough one. Okay, this is a really tough dialogue. Now, and before we do this dialogue together, okay, I would like to go through each sentence one at a time with the English translation and make you understand how we use the conditional tense. So here we go, and then we will practice it together. But that first. Qu'est-ce que tu ferais si tu gagnais au loto? Now, have a look at this. Qu'est-ce que? What would you? Qu'est-ce que tu ferais? Now, the would here comes from ferais. It comes from the verb faire, to do or to make. But tu ferais is the conditional tense of faire. Qu'est-ce que tu ferais? What would you do si tu gagnais au loto? And naturally, after a conditional, we have an imperfect. Here we have tu gagner. What would you do if you won the lottery? Qu'est-ce que tu ferais si tu gagnais au loto? So have a look at this formula. Conditional, imperfect. Of course, it's always good to learn how to produce a conditional, I've got many videos on how to conjugate in the conditional tense and the imperfect for that matter. Now, to this you say, ah, c'est une bonne question. Now, this is quite simple. It's a good question. And here we answer in a conditional. J'achèterais. J'achèterais. I would buy. Une belle maison à mes parents, je pense. Et toi? I would buy a beautiful house for my parents, à mes parents, I think. And you? Et toi? Now remember, we do not say et tu. We say et toi. Okay, I've got a great video on tu versus toi. J'achèterais. So we're answering by a conditional because we said qu'est-ce que tu ferais? What would you do? Well, j'achèterais. I would buy. So to this, I'm going to say je pense que je partirais faire un tour du monde. J'en ai toujours rêvé. Now, what's interesting here, I am answering back when we say et toi, I'm answering back in the conditional as well. Now, remember the question? What would you do if you won the lottery? Je pense que, I think that, je partirais. Now, again, use of the conditional from the infinitive verb partir, to leave or to go. Okay, I would go, okay, faire un tour du monde. I would go and do a trip around the world, okay? So, je partirais faire un tour du monde. J'en ai toujours rêvé. It's always been a dream of mine. I have always dreamt of it. You see where en is? J'en ai toujours rêvé. You could have said j'ai toujours rêvé de faire le tour du monde. So instead of repeating de faire le tour du monde, we are using here the pronoun, okay? En. Moi, that's what you say. J'aimerais. So here's a conditional again. J'aimerais aussi soutenir des associations qui aident les gens et les animaux. In effect, that sentence is not that hard. J'aimerais is I would like. Aussi is also or to. I would like to support. Now, soutenir means to support, okay? Des associations, charities or associations qui aident les gens et les animaux, that help people and animals, okay? This sentence is not hard at all, and I think you will be able to pronounce it quite well. To this, I say oui, bonne idée. Et tu continuerais à travailler. Again, we have a conditional. Can you spot it here? Oui, bonne idée. That's a good idea. Good idea. Et tu continuerais à travailler. And here's the question, okay? Est-ce que tu continuerais à travailler? Tu continuerais à travailler ou continuerais-tu à travailler? They work equally, okay? In that case, we're raising our voice at the end to express the question. Tu continuerais, and you would continue to work. Would you continue to work? Okay. Now, how do we spot the conditional? Again, it's all about the ending of the verbs. And I have many videos on conditional. Okay. Tu continuerais comes from the verb continuer, to carry on. To this, we say peut-être de temps en temps pour le plaisir. Okay. Maybe. From time to time, just for fun, okay? J'aurais peur de m'ennuyer. I would be afraid to get bored or of getting bored. J'aurais peur de m'ennuyer. Now, this is by far the hardest sentence you're going to find in this dialogue, okay? Because it comes from avoir peur de. To be scared of, okay? J'ai peur de, ou j'ai peur des araignées. I am scared of spiders. Here, we have transformed avoir in a conditional again. So learn by heart how to use avoir or être, to be in that matter, in the present, in the past tense, in the imparfait passé composé, in the future, and in the conditional. And that will help you, I guarantee you, in conjugating any verbs in any tenses, okay? Because they are auxiliary verbs. J'aurais peur de m'ennuyer. I would be bored. I would be scared to get bored, okay? The second difficulty in that sentence is the fact that we are using de m'ennuyer. Now, m'ennuyer stands for s'ennuyer, which is a reflexive verb, okay? So the fact that there is an M apostrophe between M apostrophe just before ennuyer means that it reflects back to you. And the me stands for here, me, myself, okay? Because we're using je as a pronoun, okay? Again, I cover many times reflexive verbs on many of my videos. And then we say, oui, je comprends, c'est beau de rêver. I understand, je comprends, present tense, no complication here. C'est beau de rêver, it's nice to dream, c'est beau de rêver. Now, I understand that this dialogue is really hard, but we've gone through it. When you're going to tell me, or reply to my questions in this dialogue, it will make sense. The hardest thing here would be the pronunciation of how to pronounce the conditional verbs because there is a re sound to it. Okay, remember re. So, shall we try it? Let's do this. Are we ready? Yeah, we are. Okay, let's do the dialogue together. I'm going to be read. I'm going to leave you enough time for you to say your bit. But you've got to read as we go along. So here we go. Qu'est-ce que tu ferais si tu gagnais au loto? Je pense que je partirais faire un tour du monde. J'en ai toujours rêvé. Oui, bonne idée. Et tu continuerais à travailler? Oui, je comprends. C'est beau de rêver. Now, of course, we have more on this series. If you find this dialogue too hard, why don't you check out the other dialogues? They are of all different levels. Of course, there is a support guide, as in a study guide available with this dialogue and this lesson. All you need to do is click on the join button and become a member. Remember to practice, remember to comment and subscribe to Learn French with Alexa. She's awesome. Au revoir, à bientôt, bisous bisous.